Hello and welcome back to episode 14 of my Let's Play series. And in between this episode and next, I used a thermometer and or whatever it's called, thom meter, and went and found myself my aura node that's tied to my Thaumcraft room. As you can see, it's a little its flux is moderate down there in the bottom left corner. But I built this little encasement so that if wisps spawn, they'll spawn in here, and then I can, go up and kill them. Well, that's all fine and dandy. What happens if we make it automatic? Now that would be pretty awesome. So in this episode, I'm going to go and make an automatic wisp farm down there. That'll go and collect all the essences that they drop. And then they'll be stored in a chest. And it started raining. Lots of rain. Okay. So, to get started, we're going to need to get ourselves a transposer. It's made like so. Get a piston, some redstone, oak wood planks, and some cobblestone. Get ourselves a transposer. This item's from Red Power. And if it gets supplied with a redstone signal, it'll pick up items that's around it. And that's the block that I'm going to use to pick up the items. And I'm also going to take 8 bricks and get ourselves a alloy furnace. Another item from Red Power. And you use it to build or to make alloys. So I'm going to go and place it right here. Be nice. You can see it kind of looks like a crafting table, and you actually need to... It makes a lot of things. So, you need to supply it with coal. It's not powered. There's an upgraded one that is powered, but I don't have the items to make it right now, so I'm going to need to get some coal, which we have a lot of, so... Throw ourselves in 1. That should do all 8. And what I'm making right now is alloy ingots. And to make an alloy ingot, you either take 1 iron or copper, and since I have a whole bunch of iron, I'm using iron, and 4 redstone. So you can see, it'll use up this and 4 redstone. Just like that. And get ourselves a red alloy ingot. These red alloy ingots are really useful. They can make a red alloy wire, which are like an upgraded version of a redstone. And it's made like so. Yep. You get 12. Now, the neat things about this wire here is that, it carries a redstone signal, like any other, I need to get myself a stick and a cobblestone so I can get myself a lever. There we go. Activate it. Ooh, redstone signal. Now, another neat thing about these is that you can place them on walls, just like so. Put a redstone, bam. And the signal will transfer from the ceiling and from the walls. Makes some really, you can make some really powerful redstone designs with it. So let's get ourselves some more of this wire here. Get ourselves 24. Store the rest of it here in this, my ingots chest. Okay, what else do I need? I went and got this redstone for something. Oh yes, I'm also going to need to make a timer. Now this will automatically pulse the retriever so that it's always retrieving. And I'm probably going to need a chest down there too. Got a chest right here. So, well, let's see. I'm going to need some of this stone. And I'm actually... The recipe for a timer is like so. It looks really complicated, but to make these components, it's actually really, really easy. And to make yourself some stone... All these components require stone wafers. And I'm going to need about About 9 or so of them. And to make stone wafers, you take some smooth stone and throw it in a furnace, any type. And 1 stone would net you 2 wafers. So I threw myself a 10 in there to get myself some stone wafers. Or 5. Yeah, that's right. And I should have 10. Yep. I'm actually going to need some more sticks. Now to make some of these components, I'm going to need some redstone torches. Let's see. So I need a couple. 1, 2. And some, I think they're called anodes and wire. There's still some anodes. And then redstone wire. Just like so. Need 3. And I'm also going to need 1 pointer, which is like so. And 1 cathode. Cathode, pointer, anodes, wire. Or no. That's mixed up. Wire like so. Anodes like so. And then 2 wafers. Get ourselves a timer. Sweet. Let's head back down there and make ourselves an automatic wisp farm. Some of the stuff I don't need. Like that. That doesn't go there. It goes in here. And the rest of this cobble can go there. On with all this coal. Reason why I'm doing this is because wisps started to spawn. Because I was messing with Thaumcraft too much. Was having too much fun. And they only spawn in these nodes right here. So let's dig out the floor a little bit. In fact, I might actually need another component. Yes, I'll probably need another component. I'm actually going to need some brass. I actually forgot to make tubes. Now, tubes are like pipes, but they're red power specific. And you can do different things for tubes than you can with pipe from Buildcraft. And to make myself some tubes, I'm actually going to need to get myself some tin. Yourselves 8. And copper. About that much. And 1 piece of coal. Coal. Like so. I'm actually going to need some more glass, too. Well, where'd my glass go? Don't have any more glass, so I need to cook up more glass. There we go. We don't need that much brass, so... There we go. Now to make tubes, it's a lot like pipes. You take 2 of whatever kind, in this case brass, and glass in the middle. Should get ourselves 32, which is more than enough. Throw the rest of it in there. Now we should be ready. And, yeah. Just trying to remember where I was going to go. So we get ourselves a transposer, wire, oh. Nope, a little bit more down. Okay. Have a wisp spawn. They've been spawning less frequent, but they still spawn, so I'm gonna leave my transposer right here, like so. Actually need to go underground here. Get ourselves some tubes. Get that piece of cobble. Weird Minecraft noise. Wait, there we go. Like so, and a chest. And just lay it here on the floor. Why not? And then I'm gonna have a timer, probably. Ooh, how do I want to do this? Might actually have to use some covers, probably. Yeah, most likely gonna have to use covers. Need to go back upstairs, get myself some cobblestone panels and covers, so I can hide it and make it all nice and neat. Makes things look really, really neat. And a lot compact. So let's go and get ourselves some. I'm gonna need my diamond handsaw, which I left in here. Let's cut up some of this. 2 sets. Yeah. I can cut it up even more and get myself even more. 16 will do. And I'll have the diamond handsaw on me just in case. Yeah, I can just leave. You can be open. That way, see, I've been just kind of just waiting here, waiting for wisps to spawn and checking it every now and then. Now, whenever I get this all set up, now I can just let it run, and then I don't have to check it as often. Let's see, where do I want my lever to turn on and off the timer? Probably right here, like so. Yeah, that'll work. In fact, I think I can make it even more snazzy. Now the cool thing about these covers is that I can place them like so. And place this right here and then be all flush with the wall. And then you come over here and it's actually keeps shutting my door for some reason. Whenever I turn it on, it should turn on. And it doesn't. I think I might actually have to have my... Oh no, I'm gonna have to have my lever here. So yeah, making a whole lot of mess. That's okay. So this needs to stay like this. Because I have the lever here, it'll open the door. Just something I don't want. So our lever is right here. Dig into this piece of wall right here. Place some wire like so. And if I turn on the switch, oh, why is it? See how it's on? Sweet. And I want it on. And I'm going to place my timer like so. It'll automatically turn off the timer because I don't want it to run while it's doing so. And I actually want to bump it out right over here. Ooh, we don't want that there. So, I can take some of these panels and cut them like this and get some strips. That way I can separate the wire, like so. Nice and simple. Right over here to my transposer. I'm going to set my timer on a... Ooh, now this one's a little... I actually probably don't need this strip right here. I could probably just make it run it like so. Yeah, so that way it's under the floor. Neat. Actually, go and combine these, get my cover back. Now with these covers, I can do something like that. Yeah, look at that. You probably can't tell from the outside, but there's stuff there. Just like so. Where should I have my timer on? 2 seconds. 2 seconds is good. Every 2 seconds it'll pick up any items that are here. And then we'll make a cobblestone floor. Oh, built it up one too high. See how nice and neat you can make redstone wire with these covers? Nice and neat. Okay, so if I flip this lever, should be working. Every 2 seconds it should pulse. I don't hear them to tick, but let's see. Oh! If I throw some, yep. It's picking up the items. Sweet. If we close the door, come back over here, we got ourselves some dirt. Now you might be asking yourself, how am I going to kill these wisps? Well, wisps, like all other mobs, can actually drown in water. So I'm going to fill this up with water. And the transposer will still work underwater. Wait. Just got to fill the top here. And I think we'll have ourselves an automatic wisp killing machine. Oh yeah. Got to fill this all the way up with water, just in case they decide to, you know, go up and then they, yep, that should be all the water. Now that this is on, and it should be running, if I go and throw a piece of steak in here, it should pick it up. Yep. So they'll eventually drown themselves in this water, and then whenever they die, they'll drop their essences, and then it'll automatically be picked up by that chest. Nice. Now, I did promise you guys that I wanted to create some Thaumcraft toys here in these next couple of episodes, and I will. And I finally, in the last episode, I finally got what I needed, and it was that flux research. Now I can start messing around with Thaumcraft toys and, you know, hopefully not have anything bad happen to the atmosphere. Now you can see in our Thaumonomicon, if I can locate it, there we go. And look down over here, oh, that's not the right one. Look down over here on our flux research. We can create these arcane alembics, and what they do is that they'll pick up any unused essences in your crucibles, and they'll fill up these like little jars right up over here. And I'm going to use those to collect any of the essences that are left over, so it doesn't spill out into the world. So, I already set up a automatic crafting table. I need 8 water, 8 glass, and 8 air. Well, if you look out over here, we're going to need 8 glass, In fact, let me do it like this. Move all this stuff over that I don't need currently. For you. Because one of these have 8. I use 8 of these to get the 8 air. I only need to use 4 of these to get the 8 water, and 8 of these to get the glass. And if I go and throw these in the crucible here, there we go. So we're gonna have 8 extra plants and then 8 extra attack whenever we create this, and it'll be spill out into the environment. I'm actually gonna grab these water jars here too. So I'm gonna create my 8 air. Did I put in the wrong one? I did put in the wrong one. Uh-oh. Well, that's kind of bad. Had this all planned out. So actually, I'm going to need a different type of air. Air. Feathers. Feathers have air. I'm going to need myself some more feathers. Come here, chickens. I got lots of chickens here. Because I needed the eggs. Oh, come on. Darn. Two chickens should be good enough. Out of the way, chicken. No, you don't. Hey. No escaping. Yeah, I'm a horrible farm owner, but I've already got a plan for automatic mob farms. But that'll have to wait for another day. Now let's see. To get 8 of this, and this has 2, so we're going to need to throw in 4. And unfortunately I made a bunch of extra mess. Yeah, look at all that extra mess. That's going to be horrible for the aura. Made ourselves one of the arcane alembics. Now what these things do, you're going to need to attach them straight onto a crucible, like so. And they hold a essentia for you. Whoops. I forgot to put water in. There we go. Yeah, I definitely need to set myself up with an automatic water thing for the crucible. And it's already started bubbling, and I need to create myself some more. So I'm going to need to throw in 4 you, and 8 of you. Oh. 8 of you. There we go. As you can see, it's got all this extra stuff. And these things should hold up to 2 glassfuls of one specific essentia. So whenever I create this, I should get rid of the air, the crystal, and the water, but it should leave 3 others. But that's okay. Ooh, it filled one of these up with the whatever this essentia is. Place this one right here. And the crucible can hold up to 4 of those. We got 6 over in here. We got 16 over in here. Well, it's already full, so we can't actually hold any more in here. Well, how do we transport these kind of essentia so that, you know, this can be refilled again? Well, to do that, we're going to need glass files, which are made like so. 3 glass and a piece of clay, and you get yourself 8, which is a lot. So yeah, I got myself a stack from all that stuff. It's got void and crystal on it. Sweet. And I picked up those water jars for a reason, because I'm actually going to use these warded jars to hold all my essentia. So, let's see, where do I want these? I'm thinking right here for now. All along the side here. Makes a cool little sound effect too. Thunk, thunk. Sweet. So I'm gonna do these manually. I can make an automatic wave. Ooh. Flight leap. And I can throw them in here. Ooh. And these warded jars should hold up to 64 of one type of essentia. And I need to get myself 2 more. So I can have a total of 4 here on this crucible. So half you, and 1, 2, 3, 4 you. There we go. Now, I'm still pouring out a little bit of flux, but I should be able to pick up most of it now. Ooh, we got ourselves 16 more of that, and then some more meat. However, unfortunately, the other one, I think there's another one. Yeah, the crop symbol, it can't go into here, even though there's already, even though there's space for it, because these can only hold one type of essentia, which is why we're going to need to get ourselves 4 of these. Pull myself up more of this and that. You can see they don't stack, and only one type can fit in one jar, which is why I made myself a lot of these jars. See, if I try to right-click with this, doesn't work. There we go. And the cool thing about this is that I can use these warded jars for any other essentia. So, like, if I made a bunch of, water and crystal that I didn't really need and put it in a jar, it'll actually take from the jar first and use the jar to craft these kind of recipes. You can actually just throw in a bunch of stuff here in the crucible and get its essentia. So I'm gonna need to throw in 80 you, 4 you, and lastly 4 you. Oh, crops didn't go in. There we go. Now with this, I should be able to pick up all the leftover ones. See, now we got ourselves some crop, the meat, and then the air. And now we got ourselves a fully efficient crucible. As best as we can get, because you can only attach 4 of those. However, I could set up more crucibles and have more of these if I really wanted to be really efficient, but I think this is enough for now. We already got ourselves a lot of this air stuff. Crops, that in there, that in there. Let's see, what other stuff that you guys want me to make? What I really need to make is a golem, so I can automatically fill this thing back up. But I think I want to go with something simple first. Like, let's say, maybe one of these wands. Yeah, one of these wands sound pretty nice. Maybe these boots. No, probably one of these wands. So we got Wand of Equal Trade. Oh, no, let's go for an excavation wand. Yeah. We need 4 instrumentum, 16 metallum, a wand, and some earth shards. I can do that. For you, feathers and some meat in here. And I'm gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4. It's also got this stone, and I can get stone from somewhere else. Okay, and then myself a golden nugget and a stick. And I'll show you guys the Wand of Equal Trade. get ourselves a wand first. Like so. Have it fill up. Get ourselves... oh, no, this doesn't go in here. This goes in here. Wand. 3 of these, and we're going to need 16 metallum. So we throw in metallum. Oh. Throw in our metallum. 16 metallum. And then 4 of you. But as you can see, it's going to use up 4 of the miner's thing, but it's also going to leave 4 stone. And I kind of want to use... I kind of want to get the essential of the stone, because the bottles can only... it has to hold 8. And it can only hold 8. So that 4 would actually just get stuck there until more stone would arrive. So I need to find some kind of way to get that stone out of it without creating more mess. Like this. 2 of these, regular smooth stone, should set that up to 8. We throw that in there. There we go, 8. Now the 4 will automatically be used. And the 16 will be used, but the 8 will remain. So, wand of excavation. You look, see, we got 8 stone. Get ourselves a file. Now this thing is really, really neat. Stone rock, you can go in there. Let's go test it out. Then we're going to have to, unfortunately, wrap up this episode. After I put away my Thaumonomicon, just in case if I die. Put up some other stuff, and then we'll be ready. Throw that in there, that, and that. No, actually... as you can see, I actually used up my 2 shards there. But I'll get into more of that later. And I'll throw that in there, too. Cobblestone can go in here. Unlock this, because I had it locked whenever I was crafting, because I didn't want stuff to, fly into my backpack. Let's go downstairs and use this thing. Shall we? Oh. Didn't want to do that. Now this thing is pretty much a pick, but it's used, you needed the wand to actually craft it. And this thing is really, really neat. Watch it. Ooh, look at all that. Look at all those sound effects. Aha, and it mines pretty fast. However, with like ore and stuff, it'll actually take a little while. Need to get some light in here. Bam. Bam. Now I'm wondering if you can actually enchant this, because that would be pretty sweet. I'm pretty sure you can, because it's actually considered a tool. And then we'll have to, end the episode. Slowly going up. You can make myself like a faster elevator. Now I don't have as much levels as I did. Oh! You can put unbreaking on it, but I don't have the levels. But you can actually enchant it with some unbreaking. Should make it a very nice tool, because, it won't break as fast. But this is a lunchbox. I'm gonna unfortunately have to sign off here. Stay tuned for the next episode, where I get to use pretty much all the stuff that I learned from Thaumcraft. Maybe do some extra research. But yep, this is Lunchbox signing off. Adios and good night. And I can't sleep. But adios.